Chapter 10. Light, Sound and Force. Light. Shadow. Sound. Force. Light. Can you see anything when you enter a dark room? No. The moment you switch on the bulb or the tube light, you can see everything. Can you read a book with lights off? No. This is because we need lights to see things. Because of the light around us, we see different things. The sun is the primary source of light on Earth. We can see things during the day because of this light. Some of the man-made things that give us light are bulbs, tube lights, candles, lamps, torches, etc. All these are luminous objects. Not all objects give us light. The objects which do not give any light are called non-luminous objects. For example, car, robots, clothes, books, toys, etc. Luminous objects. Lamp, candle, torch, bulb, tube light. Non-luminous objects. Teddy, car, bus, bag, clothes, shadow. Have you ever noticed a dark patch on the ground when you stand outside in the sun or under a street light? The dark patch is the shadow. Whenever the path of light is obstructed by any object, a shadow is formed. Sometimes shadows are smaller, and sometimes they are bigger than the actual size. A shadow is always formed on the opposite side of the light. Our planet, Earth, revolves around the sun. The sun's light falls on the Earth. The moon is the natural satellite of the Earth. It revolves around the Earth. The moon does not have light of its own. It reflects the light of the sun. When any heavenly body obstructs the path of light of the sun, an eclipse is formed. There are two kinds of eclipses, solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. Solar eclipse. When the moon comes in between the earth and the sun, it blocks the light of the sun. So, the shadow of the moon falls on the earth and the sun cannot be seen or is partially seen. This is called solar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. When the earth comes in between the moon and the sun, the earth blocks the light of the sun falling on the moon. In such a condition, the shadow of the earth falls on the moon. So, the moon cannot be seen or is partially seen. This is called lunar eclipse. Sound. When we talk, we are making a sound. Our tongue helps us to make sound. We hear sounds of all kinds with the help of our ears. We can hear a variety of sounds all around us. Some of these are useful, such as the ringing of an alarm clock, the ringing of a school bell, the cry of a baby, the bark of a dog, the horn of a passing vehicle, and so on. We enjoy listening to music. It is also a useful sound. Some sounds are warning sounds like that of an ambulance or a police siren. Alarm clock. Loudspeaker. Gong bell. Honking of a car. Sometimes the sound we are hearing might be disturbing or unpleasant for us, like that of a loudspeaker in a procession. Such sounds disturb us. Such unpleasant sounds which cause problem to others are termed as noise. Such unwanted sounds cause noise pollution. Everyone gets disturbed by loud noise. Such unpleasant noise should be avoided. Some of the things that cause noise pollution are blaring sound of loudspeakers, honking of vehicles playing music at loud volume, etc. Noise pollution can result in total deafness. It should be controlled. Speaker. Ambulance siren. Blades of helicopter. Speaker. Force. In our everyday life, we push or pull things to move them. Force is defined as any kind of push or pull. Pushing a table. Pulling a bucket of water from a well. When we push or pull something, we apply force and do work. Force can do many things. A force can make an object move. A force can make a moving object go faster or slower. A force can make a moving object stop. A force can make a moving object change its direction. A force can change the shape of an object. Kinds of forces. Electrical force. Electrical force makes machines like fans move. When we switch on a machine or a fan, it starts receiving the supply of electricity which makes it move. This is because of the electrical force. Muscular force. The force of our muscles which we use to do different tasks like cycling, swimming, weightlifting, etc., is known as muscular force. Magnetic force. When we bring a magnet near some iron fillings or iron nails, they get attracted because of the magnetic pull. This is called magnetic force. Gravitational force. Gravitational force is the force with which the earth pulls or attracts all objects towards it. We can see this when we throw a ball upwards, it falls back to the ground. This is because of gravity. Force of friction. Friction is a kind of force that slows down the motion of an object. A moving ball stops after some time due to friction. Friction is caused when two objects touch or rub each other. Friction is more on a rough surface in comparison to a smooth surface. When friction is less, things slide easily. When friction is more, it becomes difficult to move things. We use grease, oil or powder to reduce friction so that things slide easily. Friction helps us to walk. If there was no friction, everyone would keep slipping. Synopsis. Because of the light around us, we can see different things. The sun is the primary source of light on Earth. When the path of light is blocked by an object, a shadow is formed. When any heavenly body obstructs the path of light of the sun, an eclipse is formed. There are two kinds of eclipses, solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. Some sounds are pleasant and some are not. Force is defined as a kind of push or pull that moves an object.